Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is another tag video. So I was going to do a food diary today, but I decided against it because I have been tagged by the lovely Trudy Beanie to do the 3 things that they don't tell you about on Slimming World tag. So I thought I would do that instead of a food diary, and that's going to be for my Vlogmas day 22. So anyway, I shall get straight into it. So I kind of struggled a little bit to think about a few, but some of them unfortunately are probably repeated from other YouTubers, but I thought I would just say anyway. And there is one that hasn't been repeated, but I'm not sure really if it's right. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. So anyway, so basically the first one is Star Week and Shark Week. I didn't know what it was. Now to be honest, I actually saw it on YouTube videos before I went to group. So obviously if I'd never seen any YouTube videos and I'd just gone to group and everyone was talking about Star Week, I would have had a clue. I remember my first thought was, oh, shouldn't I have one of those? Because I didn't know what it was, I had no idea. But as you probably are all aware, or for anyone who doesn't know, it's when lady has their time of the month basically. They call it Star Week or Shark Week, as opposed to having a period. But basically it's a period. So that is what it was. So I didn't have any idea whatsoever, and I thought it was something like Slimmer of the Week or something like that. That's what I honestly thought, but it wasn't. So yeah, that was number 1. So number 2 is basically in group, your consultant never really talks about social media and the community that Slimming World has outside of group. They talk about, you know, being at group, and let me just make sure I'm in focus because my last video I wasn't. Talking about, you know, talking with people in group and then being your support, and having they usually have a Facebook page as well, but and also again the magazine. But they never really talk about the fact that there's a massive, huge community outside of the Slimming World group. You have loads of YouTubers, there are loads of Facebook pages, there are blogs, loads and loads of blogs that give recipes, Instagram, you know. There is so many people doing Slimming World on Instagram that all help and follow each other, and it's all incredible, but they never ever talk about it in group. I can see why, because, you know, none of us work for Slimming World, we just do it as part of our journey, so you can all see what we're doing, you know, and we can help each other out. So that's probably why, you know, I'm not a consultant or anything like that. I just do it because I like to do it, and I want to vlog my journey so I can help other people like you can all help me. But yeah, they don't ever really talk about that. There is a little bit of talk in my group. I think there's one lady who I used to go to group with, and I told her about it, and she was then the one who told everybody else. But before that, not one single person mentioned about the fact that there's a lot of YouTubers that actually talk about their Slimming World journeys. So yeah, so that's my second one. And my third one, there you go, 3, no I can't do that, we'll do that. My third thing that they don't talk about is kind of probably because what I do, but obviously as you all know, I do SP, and I've been doing it now since August, end of August I think it was, continually. But what I was never told was that you're supposed to have 2 healthy extra A's as well as 2 healthy extra B's if you do it all the time. They don't mention that. They always talk about you have 2 hex B's, but they never talk about the 2 healthy extra A's, and it's stated clearly in the book, the updated book, not the older books, but your updated Slimming World food optimizing book. It actually says on page 59 that if you're not going to have a mixture of EE and SP in a week, and you're just going to do SP all the time, then you're actually supposed to have 2 healthy extra A's, or you're meant to have a yogurt, or you're meant to have fromage frais. So if I had have looked at the book, I would have just been like, oh well, never mind, I'll just keep going, you know. But there are reasons why they have said that. It is not because I just fancy having it. It isn't that at all. It's because you don't get enough calcium on the plan if you only follow SP, because the only calcium you would ever get is from your one healthy extra A choice and quark, or quark, however you say it, and I don't have that all the time. Whereas if you were following extra easy, you would be having like yogurts, fromage fraise, because they are all free, you know, and you can have them unlimited amount almost of those. So that is why they say in the book 2 healthy extra A's. But I was never told that, and my consultant didn't even realise I actually literally had to say. So my battery just like ran out there, so sorry about that. So yeah, I had to actually say to my consultant, is this correct about the 2 healthy extra A's? And then she looked it up and she said, yes, that is correct, or you can have yogurt or fromage fraise, a standard yogurt or fromage fraise each day. So yeah, so that's something else that you don't get told about. This has never actually been mentioned. I know a lot of people ask me about how they're confused about me having 2 healthy extra A's, but that's another reason why. Just so you know, I am going to tag the lovely Trim with Tan if she's able to do it. I don't know if she'll be able to, but I'm going to tag her. I'm not sure if any of these have been tagged already, but if you have, I've tagged you again. I'd love to hear your 3 things that they don't tell you about Slimming World. Yeah, so that's kind of it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a bit random that I've done 2 tags, and I'm out of focus again. There we go. Yeah, 2 tag videos. I'll try and do a food diary tomorrow for you all. But yeah, so I hope you're okay, and I shall see you in my next video. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and comment and subscribe as well to my channel if you haven't done so already. So I shall see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.